Bien le bonjour YouTube. Bien, on est techniquement dans la dernière ligne droite du jeu, hein. Il doit plus rester grand chose. Il nous reste une série de quêtes. Il reste une série de quêtes, disais-je. Et puis assassiner le dernier membre de l'ordre. Donc ça devrait se faire assez vite. Alors on va TP direct là-bas. Et on va voir de quoi il retourne.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you. And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled? No. We took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum. So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table. If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so. And how likely is that? Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Comment ça, de la négociation? C'est parfaitement de question.
Is it Aelfred? That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot. Guthrum should be careful. Aelfred speaks with Loki's tongue. Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor. Nor is Aelfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage. Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
Je me dis qu'on va se la faire mettre à l'envers, surtout avec Valka qui nous a prévenus.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers, men whose words are only shadows of their faults.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cop.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Hunwald runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true.
Mais pourquoi vous l'avez pas tué maintenant en fait?
Aelfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie. When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day. You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Aelfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Aelfred.
Oui, ça chier. Hein. Mais ça a déjà commencé à taper, d'accord.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
We had a truce, and now it is ended. And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglet.
Et toi derrière, ça te dirait pas d'attaquer pendant qu'il a le dos tourné, non? Idiot. Oula.
Every great house in Sons of Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell.
Let vengeance steer your sword!
I'll send 10 to your hell.
Leave nothing standing! Fire and flame!
Ouais, non, mais ça revient quand, d'accord, quand tu tournes le dos.
Against the filthy heathen threat. Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon.
You have no honor, Dane. You will not steal.
Let vengeance steer your swords!
You have no honor, Dane. You will not steal our land. It's too late, little man. Our gods have...
Leave! Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
They'll not pursue us when they have fires to quell.
Elle est encore là-bas.
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
Je dis rien. J'ai l'impression qu'on se fait attaquer, non?
Saxons ahead!
We have each other's backs. Holding bones, you.
Don't meet your God. Where is your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Every soul we meet sent to their gods. Let us keep moving.
The ruins are close. Keep moving.
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
Stop her! Stop her!
Voilà.
Cut down the stragglers!
Il y a un truc sur le world. Si c'est juste le truc de mission, oui, on va y arriver, oui.
Is eager to meet their maker!
Enfin, ils viennent tous de où on veut aller, donc à mon avis, votre camp ici. Ah non. Bon, c'est très étrange. Très étrange.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Aelfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
You will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with meat in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolfkiss.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hand.
Quoi? C'est honteux.
hard not to when you cradle some.
These are my men.
I told you Mithra wouldn't leave us here to rot.
On est venu ici pour libérer 4 mecs.
It is hard not to when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
This is the blockade. The hostages are in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards, but I can raid this place in moments with my crew. We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Comment je rentre là-dedans, là?
Think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I
Voilà.
cannot say for certain.
Bah bonjour.
Just hope we find them soon.
Ça va, Guthrum? Oh, ça m'est complètement
Can you
brillé.
see your men?
But we must keep looking.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye, free us and we will fight by your side. Oh, thank you. Thank you, friend. Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Guthrum, ça te dirait d'arrêter de bugger 2 minutes? Guthrum, il est complètement full buggé. Attends, petite tentative. On va reload.
We will attack on sight here.
Avance! Ah, c'est pas vrai ça. Hein.
Chris, you should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of Fulka's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Wait for you at the camp. Allez, baston.
west of Hamtunscire. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Donc, le monde serait sur dernier streamer seul et contre tous. C'est 17 millième heure sur la dernière Assassin's Creed. Les gens disent qu'il en est à 37. Non, j'en suis à 120. À peu près, 118 je crois. On est pas loin là, on est pas loin de la fin là. Ouais, non mais je veux parler à tout le monde, pas que ça foute non plus. Quand est-ce qu'on tape? 37%. Ah non, on est pas à 37%, là. On est à 91. C'est la fin là. Décevante d'ailleurs pour l'instant la fin.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
Ouais, toute la alliance qu'on a fait, vas-y c'est parti là, on va péter la gueule.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf.
Manu, tu es en QWERTY.
And plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let's go vers le plan attack.
I'll greet my allies.
Good. Come find it.
Ouais, on va leur parler, on est gentil. Wesh.
Giedrich, after Rochester. I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Aelfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Vili, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldum.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. Lord,
Ah oui, lui.
I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mother?
Tefder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education.
Ah, tu sharpennes rien du tout en plein milieu de la lame.
Fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought it?
There you are, Raven.
Ah oui, tiens, eux deux.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all of the glory for herself.
Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped meat. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
Have you brought your...
Finir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Have you brought...
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
C'est même une cible sur le front. Pratique pour les archers.
Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it.
Mais putain de...
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Aelfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
I do not doubt it. I have
Oh,
seen
lui.
those strong Saxon hens.
Lui, s'il nous met pas une petite dague dans le dos, là.
Farmers play with
All
your
is ready, and your allies have arrived. Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Let us speak of our plan to take Chippenham. Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Aelfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields.
Alors c'est complètement un piège, ils vous attendent et vous allez vous faire défoncer la gueule.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the things, there will be no danger when I confront Aelfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolav and Tifta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Oh péter la gueule. Vas-y, vas-y, tapez. Vas-y, tapez là.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe armed strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Aelfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal.
Arrête de gueuler.
I'll be gentle if they spot me. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Show me what lies ahead.
Aelfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Aelfred.
Aelfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Ok. Eh viens. Viens bâtard. Non, tu peux pas attaquer?
I have no fear of death.
Oi.
For this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Aïe. Ah, fuck. Aïe aïe aïe. Putain. Bien sûr. Voilà. Goodwin. Hjorr.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Aelfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Bon, il a les couilles de se trancher la gorge. C'est... Dedication. Il est pour moi qui est tué. Il est pas touché. Il est pas touché, oh.
Soma! Men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel.
Ah, on va perdre des gens. On va perdre tous nos alliés. C'est pas passé loin. Swish.
Soma, fall back!
Mais laissez-moi contrôler le merdier.
Soma.
For glory! Soma!
Alors que on m'aurait laissé contrôler la cinématique, là c'était bon. Mais dans les cinématiques où on s'en branle, il se passe rien. Et j'ai pas la main.
I need you fighting with the rest.
Bien sûr.
I will find a way in.
De quoi? Mais comment ça, carry? Capture the Saints. Quoi, des Saints, ça? Attends, mais... Attends, je comprends rien à ce qu'il faut faire là. Aïe. Ouais, mais repop. Attends, c'est qui est à l'est? Is still capturing the garrison.
Broder, what can I do? I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Encore? Bien sûr. Non, il y avait personne là.
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Alors, ça revient en permanence. Louisiana, elle est à l'ouest. Oui, d'accord. D'accord. C'est pas lui que je vise, hein. Pourquoi? Hein? Ah, je peux pas le tuer, d'accord. Super, bah, génial.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Oh, des bordels. Je comprends pas. C'est compliqué, hein. Shut the fuck up.
If Aelfred has fled Chippenham, it may be Lúthien attract him.
Mais... On peut pas le tuer.
Did you see Aelfred? No.
On fait pas perdre de la vie.
Hunwald, come, get up. This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. There is a blackness closing in around my eyes.
C'est le bordel, hein. On a pris cher.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will
Putain,
warm
lui aussi il veut mourir.
yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
Fuck.
Glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Le billet. Putain, 2 morts, fuck. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, toi? Je peux pas le tuer, c'est injuste. Ça me vénère. Ils ont mis des mecs intuables. C'est cheaté.
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
Tiens, bouffe-la ton épée. Tueux, toi.
That's it. They are fleeing. The last of the Saxons are fleeing. The battle is won.
Get to the wounded and gather in the square.
On s'est pris un peu une rouste quand même. Hein.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to Hjorr, warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms.
Oh, c'est qui le troisième que je n'ai pas compris? Parce que Hunwald, oui, mais l'autre c'est qui?
Let us send them on their way.
J'ai pas vu.
All our beloved dead.
Ah, il y en a plein en fait là aussi.
And speed them to their end.
On a eu plein de morts. Ah, Valkyal est peut-être... ouais. Ouais. Ça pue. Peut-être raison, Valkyal. Ça fait chier pour ça, Marie. Hunwald. Je vous dis qu'on va poser tout le monde avant la fin. Vous venez pour la petite bataille, mais la grosse bataille, tout le monde s'en branle, c'est ça? C'est ça qu'on dit?
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping. Spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Aelfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Est-ce qu'on y retire ce con?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Mais ça se finit pas comme ça, là. J'ai encore des trucs à faire, là. On a encore de la conquête et on a encore surtout un mec à buter, là, le grand maître de l'ordre. Non mais oh. On va pas faire croire que... On va faire croire qu'il y a pas. Parce qu'on va pas être d'accord.
Good day.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No. My poor swan. Oh, gods.
You fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you. Always, should you need us.
Comment ça, Rick porte en vie? C'est sauvagement botter le cul quand même. Je sais pas si on peut appeler ça une victoire. Attends, je suis où là? Oui, d'accord, on est là.
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
On va enfin pouvoir lui péter la gueule. Donc ça compte comme on a gagné dans la région. On a rasé un village. Et voilà.
Hamtunscire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great, maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
Donc là on a fini toutes les régions. Fort bien. Dans l'espace vailleux. Your settlement and remaining order completed and content. In England, Norway and beyond. Bon, on va finir ça. C'est où? C'est où? Ah, là-bas. Ah oui, d'accord. Oh allez là, soyez pas chiant, c'est bon.
Right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
Non mais par contre...
Soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteered to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk?
Non mais marche, marche,
Look
marche.
well, Eivor.
La gueule.
The wars have ended, and my settlement.
Bon YouTube, on aura la suite dans le prochain épisode. Jeu qui n'en finit jamais, c'est insupportable.